Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a reading for my dearest Virgos out there. Virgo, this is going to be our Scorpio New Moon reading. Now, depending on where you are in the world, the Scorpio New Moon is taking place on November 14th or 15th. This new moon is bringing us into the watery depths of our being. It's both emotional and deeply healing. And whatever needs to come to the surface will be stirred within us, and truths will be revealed. Art will be created, awakenings will happen, and love can bloom. Under the dark night of Scorpio New Moon, we're being guided to sit with ourselves and all of our emotions, our deepest fears, loves, hopes, and dreams. We're being asked to lean into this a little longer, sit with ourselves, our secrets, our feelings, our shadows, and really experience them. This new moon is well aspected to the Jupiter-Pluto conjunction, so this new moon is about morality and success, aligning with your authenticity, with truth, and doing what's best for you and everyone involved. We're being called to develop our intuition, pursue our passions, trust our inner knowing, let go of situations that we just can't control. The still waters of this Scorpio new moon run deep, asking us to die and be reborn, arise from the ashes with our wings of fire, just like the phoenix. All right, my dear Virgos, I'm just going to ask that you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Also, if you would like a private reading or you would like to get your hands on the cards I'm using, all of that information is in the description box down below. All right, let's go ahead and see what messages come through for my dearest Virgos. Messages for my Virgos, please. Virgos, have any of you seen pennies showing up? Okay, that's going to be significant for maybe just one of you. Seeing pennies appear in different places or weird places. That's somebody from your past. Somebody, a passed on loved one or a spirit guide or an angel sending you messages through pennies. I know that's weird, but Nine of Cups in reverse, Death in reverse, Knight of Cups in reverse, the Judgment card, and the Four of Wands. Very good news for you, Virgo. I was a little worried with those first three cards. I'm a Virgo rising, so this reading is just as much for me as it is for you. Overall energy, there you are. You guys are in alignment, Virgo. Hermit energy, number 9 coming out. And you also have the 9 of Cups. So you guys are completing a cycle. 9s are about that final push, that ending, you know, where that ending becomes a new beginning. Some of my Virgos are just, quite frankly, you've taken up the challenge of this Scorpio new moon and going within, digging deeper, because you know that you can find the answers, and those answers are deeply buried within. Okay, we have the Seven of Wands. For many of you, this is a matter of the heart. Some of you guys are working on balancing and opening that heart chakra. Things have been difficult and you've been struggling. It has taken grit and force and perseverance to make headway here, but you're doing it. We have the Tower. Some of you guys narrowly avoided disaster. For others of you, you're cleaning up after something big, something that shook you to your very core. The Seven of Cups, you're gaining your grounding, just in good Virgo fashion, in order to make decisions. You're coming into alignment. You're also giving yourself, you're giving yourself that time, that space, even emotional distance that you need to come to your own conclusions and to see your way through this slightly dark period that I'm picking up on. 9 of Cups, Virgo, something didn't work out the way you wanted it to. For many of you, it's going to be love. Okay, but it doesn't have to be. It can be a job. It can be, you know, a family situation. It could be a creative side project, art, your spiritual journey. But the 9 of Cups in reverse is telling me that you have to go after what it is that truly makes you happy. And many of you thought it was one particular person or a particular thing or a particular status or what have you. And you realize that even in attaining it, it wasn't quite what you wanted or maybe you weren't able to attain it, and it's asking you to sort of rethink and reorganize and figure out what it is that truly your heart desires. Some of you guys are walking away from someone or something in order to do that, because this journey is a journey for my Virgos alone. Okay? And that doesn't mean that you have to walk away if you're in a committed relationship with a loving partner. It doesn't mean that you separate, but it's like taking and finding that emotional distance to do the inner work that you need to do. What's blocking you is the Death card, and we did see the Tower in reverse. There is some resistance to change or transformation here, okay? And again, this Scorpionic period is not for the faint of heart. And so some of us Virgos might be feeling a little bit uncomfortable, but we're doing it. Okay, but there is some sort of resistance that's blocking you. Knight of Cups energy. Some of you guys want commitment or wanted commitment, but you're looking at the situation from the outside in, just as we're seeing this energy here of the Virgo, the Hermit, excuse me, the Hermit. Maybe Kermit is, you know, significant to some of you out there, but the Knight of Cups is like, it feels like maybe some of you guys were really trying to attract a commitment or wanting to manifest a committed relationship, but you weren't committing yourselves. Okay, and maybe this is kind of the block here, like not really being aligned with what you truly want or what you truly need, or vice versa. Maybe you really don't want commitment, and that's what you thought you did, but deep down you're a free bird and you want to be free. It's going to be different for all of you. But the Knight of Cups is about the thrill of the hunt when he's in the reverse. It can be a little bit of a player energy, but it's just about making sure that you're in an equal relationship, whatever that is, if it's a job or if it's romance, that the people around you are as committed to the same goal or committed to the same goal or committed to putting in the same amount of time, energy, love, and resources that you are. Okay? What you need to know is the Judgment card. There may be a second chance here with somebody if you're looking for that. For others of you, there's a second chance at love or at life, at happiness, at stability. Many of you guys, because of this journey that you're taking, this journey inward, during this Scorpio period. And I'm also getting something very significant may have happened during Scorpio retrograde, when Mercury was retrograding in Scorpio, okay, it just sort of went direct. We're still kind of in the shadow period at the beginning of this reading when I'm doing this reading. There's an up-leveling, there's an awakening. You're coming into some very powerful, very spiritual knowledge. You guys are up-leveling, Virgo. Final outcome, 4 of Wands, 11-11, marriage, contract, protection, stability, happiness. You know, this is the minor arcana version of the Sun card. This is just everything falling into place. So coming out of the shadows, out of the watery depths, and standing in the sun, Virgo. Ooh, that is beautiful energy. So let's go ahead and get some more information for you guys. So can you please tell me more about the Nine of Cups in reverse? Whoops. All right. So we get, look at that. We get the Knight of Cups in reverse twice. Some of you guys have water in your chart or are dealing with a water sign. Some of you guys may have wanted commitment. You weren't getting it. So some of you guys are walking away. What you're walking towards is commitment. You're doing the inner work to attract, you know, what you want. For others of you, it's going to be the opposite. So some of you, you don't want to be tied down. You want to stay single. We get the Fool. Yeah, some of my Virgos, you want something new. You're moving towards something new. Some of you guys took a risk and it didn't work out the way you wanted it to, but you learned a really big lesson here. Some of you didn't trust your instincts about someone. Somebody might have been a little tricky. Somebody might have romanced you, might have enchanted you. Okay, but there's a big lesson here to learn, and it's something that's going to serve you very well in the future. This is an interesting reading. All right, the Death card. Tell me more about the Death card for my dear Virgos, please. Look at that, we get the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So for some of you, this is a third-party situation because double confirmation of the Knight of Cups in reverse. And then we get the Juggling card. Some of you knew this person was juggling. Maybe it could be your energy too. Maybe you said you were okay with it, but you knew deep down you're not. Okay, or vice versa. So you had to make a really important decision also where you were going to focus your attention, Virgo. The decision you make, focusing on yourself and going within, also protecting yourself. Okay? You know that you avoided disaster. You know that if this had kept going, if you didn't have sort of I feel like the fortitude to sort of opt out when you did, Virgo, and walk away when you did, you know that things could have gotten like a little bit, things could have gotten out of hand for you. All right, so Spirit wants you to know you didn't make any wrong decisions here. Okay, somebody may have been juggling, but I think you also decided, the Two of Pentacles is your energy. It's about really sort of deciding, strategizing what you're going to focus on, what's best for you. There was resistance to this. It could be from you or from another person. Okay, for not all of you is it romantic, but for a lot of you it is. Emperor energy, yeah. Virgo, I feel like you did boss up. Or you are bossing up, or you need to boss up because there's some sort of resistance here and it is causing a little bit of a block. It's really about deciding what you want to focus on. For many of you guys, I feel like you're moving through this though. It's weird. It's like not really a block anymore for you. Understand that you stepping into your power, making a decision, you're not willing to be a side piece. You're not willing to not get someone's full attention. You're not willing to sort of have your energy split. Okay, because it could be, between children or between friends or a love interest in, your family or what have you, but you're just not willing, you can't, there's a transformation taking place and you need to make a decision and you need to step up. Aries energy, boss energy. Some of you guys, it could be like you're trying to leave a job as well. 10 of Pentacles, wow. Some of you guys are trying to leave or you wanted a promotion. You feel like your boss might be standing in your way. Okay, or an authority figure is standing in your way from this transition. Okay, and it's like you're making a decision. You might be making a decision to walk away and start something new. I see that there with the Knight of Cups energy too, with the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, you're walking to the beat of your own drum. You, Virgo, you're not afraid to strike out on your own. You're in alignment here. Somebody might be holding you back or resisting change. You could be leaving a relationship or a job. I'm getting like this has more to do with finances, which all the other readings have really been about love. Leave it up to my Virgos to be thinking about money. 10 of Pentacles. But again, it could be that there's a long-term commitment that's coming, that's disintegrating. Breaking up of a family, changing house, changing a job. This is what Gemstone Tarot, I love her. She calls this the running away with the circus card. Yeah, some of you guys just weren't getting this reciprocity or an equal amount of commitment, and you pulled the plug and you're like, you know what, I'm cutting my losses. I don't even care if I take a financial hit or my stability takes a hit. I'm doing what's best for me. Yeah, Virgo, you're walking. You're starting something new. You're turning your back on someone or something here. Yeah, because it just wasn't working for you. Maybe you just found out the person that you had invested in is kind of a player or had other people or just wasn't as serious. But you're taking yourself seriously. Yeah, good. And we get the 10 of Cups. Look at that. That's leading to your ultimate happiness. Yeah, you're making the right decision. You're making the right decision here, Virgo. Don't worry. There is a risk here involved. And I think as in good Virgo fashion with that 2 of Pentacles, you're going to weigh those risks, probably even write them down, organize them, do a graph. I'm making fun of you guys because I'm a Virgo too and I'm nerdy about it. Okay. But yeah, it's a risk, but it's a calculated risk. You understand things can't keep going the way they're going. You're not getting what you want. You're walking away from someone or something. But you know what? You're walking into your 10 of Cups. You're walking into your judgment. You're getting what you want. You're getting happiness, stability, a contract. If you're looking for a job, I like it, Virgo. I think you guys will too. Okay, and look at that. We get the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Yep, this is doing things differently. You Virgos, you guys know what it takes, and you're not afraid to build from the bottom up again, because it's not the first time. It's not the first time for you. You know how to do this, so it gets easier with time, and you're making decisions quicker here, Virgo, is what I'm seeing. You're really recognizing, you're really feeling, you're really sitting and leaning into what it is that's best for you. And that's hard, because Virgos, we're a sign of service, and we tend to put others in front of us, but this situation that you know that can't go anymore. Or if you're not there yet, you're coming into this, you're going to dissolve this, whatever resistance there is, if it's from you or from another person or from your boss or an authority figure, it doesn't matter. You're taking the risk. You're moving towards your 10 of Cups. You don't care how long it takes. You're not afraid, like if it's not going to happen tomorrow. You're like, you know, I feel like you're just cool. You're just rolling with it, Virgo. And you get the Hierophant in reverse. Yeah, some of you guys, this is you being uniquely you on your spiritual journey. This is, you know, some of you are walking away from, you know, a government organization or, you know, a party or a marriage or a job that gave you a lot of stability. Okay, but this is about you honoring your uniqueness and saying, you know what, I don't care. I got to do what I got to do. You're unmasking. Something is holding you back from what you want, Virgo, and you're no longer willing to tolerate it. All right, that's beautiful, Virgos, because you are bossing up. It might be a little bit scary. You might be a little hesitant at first, but I feel like you're weighing your options. There's been a decision made either by you or maybe somebody else made a decision, and that's just going to set everything clear for you about how they feel, you know, what they want from you, and you're just like, yeah, it doesn't work for me. Virgos, I love it because there's a lot of power here. There's a lot of power in this reading. Okay, Seven of Swords. Yeah. Yep, you're walking away. You're taking what's yours. You might even be taking a little bit less than what you deserve, but you don't care. You're like, I'm moving towards my happiness. So if you're in a marriage and this person, you know, was doing you dirty or something like that, you're like, you know what? Take the house, take the car. I'm rebuilding. I'm cool. I know what I'm worth. I know what I can do. Like, there's just like no BS here. Okay, absolutely no BS here. Okay, and we get the Queen of Wands. Beautiful. Some of you guys have a fire sign in your future. But the Queen of Wands is power. She's attraction. She's a healer. She's she's ether energy. Yeah, some of you guys look at this Nine of Swords. You guys are coming out of a dark night of the soul. And we get the Page of Wands. Yeah, something, you realize it was doing a number on your self-esteem. And you felt like the more you sort of stayed in this situation, the harder it was going to get. Look at that. And you get the Virgo energy again. You get the Hermit coming out. And then you get the Six of Pentacles because you want balance. You want to get what you give, and you give a lot, Virgo. Yeah, and you guys are stepping into your power. This has been a tough decision, even a tough realization, but the Queen of Wands, her power is innate. It comes from within. It cannot be emulated. It almost cannot be learned. And that's what I'm picking up on. You guys, there's like, you're lighting a spark within, and it's like no more BS here. Absolutely no more BS for my Virgos. Wow. Yep. And it's like, you're seeing too, like you're seeing how quickly you're making decisions. You're understanding that like when something's not in aligned with who you are, whether it's a love relationship or it's a job, that you're like, done, I'm out. And it might seem a little bit cold in a way, but you're also recognizing that that's maturity and growth. Whereas before you would have wobbled a little bit more. You would have tried to see if you can make it right, or what you could have done extra, or what you could do more to receive more love or more praise or more whatever. And you're just like over it, Virgo. I love it. I absolutely, this is very empowered energy. All right. And then let's see what else comes through here for you guys. All right, we've got flowers. Yeah, you're blossoming. 27 breaks down to a 9, so we've got a number of 9s here. Wow, you're going to get what you want, Virgo. This is also romance. This is passion, but this is fertility. Kisses. Yeah, I told you romance. Some of you guys, this is romance and skull. Yeah, but you're letting something go. You're letting something go. As I say that, the axe, 25, breaking down to a 7. Question, yeah, because there was too much guesswork. It was starting to have you question like your own self-worth, or, it's like, Virgo, you just don't have time for this energy of anybody hiding stuff from you, not being real, not being true, not doing what they're saying, not committing when they say they are. It's like you're done. I love it. It's you and this, look at this, then you get the bridge. This is you moving on to bigger and better. Many of you guys, this is financial too. Okay? You're clearing a block, and it's going to help you with your finances. It's also going to be helping you in love. All right, let's go ahead and see what comes through here. This is the Healing with You cards. My dear Virgos. They're saying one more. I love it. Yeah, I love this energy. We get discover your life purpose, 29, breaking down to an 11. Yeah, some of you guys are also really, you're leaving behind sort of like BS, ephemeral stuff, surface level stuff. Some of you, again, like if you're looking for commitment and you have somebody who just wants to come in and flirt and they're not taking you seriously, it's like you're turning away from that. But I think because you're coming into a deep understanding of what you're here to do, and that's taking such precedence, and that's going to be overflowing in your love life as well, okay? So take it as it resonates, because for some of you, this is about business, okay? And again, you're not going to take, like, you're looking for something stable. You're looking for something that's going to go the distance. This dropped on the floor. Have faith. Number 22, a master builder number. Some of you guys, you're going to be finding love if you're wondering when you're going to find your true love or attract your twin flame or a deep soul connection, it's when you're doing what you're supposed to do. And some of you feel like you might have been off track. Okay, the Nine of Cups can also speak to sort of like vices, drinking too much, overeating. You may have been using coping mechanisms to deal with world events or a breakup or a loss or something. It had you off track. But yeah, you're fixing that. There's a little bit of resistance here from you or people in your surroundings, but it's like everything's going to fall into place for you, Virgo. You do need to have faith, but I think that's what you're coming into right now. I think you're trusting yourself. With that Emperor energy as a block, you do need to trust yourself. A lot of you are going to see things sort of pick up after Mars goes retrograde, which is in a few days after this reading that I'm doing this reading. Okay, you're going to see things clearly. And the Mars retrograde energy is about the masculine collective, Aries natives, if you have Aries in your chart, but really a detox and a purge to the solar plexus, Emperor energy, setting boundaries. Okay, setting boundaries, Virgo, but it's also understanding that you don't have to do more to receive more. In fact, you have to do less, and that's the energy. This is like daddy energy I'm picking up from you guys, Virgo. I'm also picking up for, it doesn't matter about gender, but it's like you're the boss here. Okay, it's beautiful. All right, and we get feel loved and proud, 19, breaking down to a 10. Yeah, you're not accepting anything less. You're not accepting anything less. I love that. Yeah, and this is also, speaks to, Virgos are very nurturing by nature, very loving, that you deserve that in return. And if you commit to somebody, you commit. To get a Virgo to love you is no easy task. Okay, it's not easy to get a Virgo to love you, because Virgos, we have these checklists, and they can be very long or they can be kind of bizarre. Okay, but again, and some of you may have fallen for somebody and they didn't turn out to be who you thought it was. So this is also testament to loving yourself, but you're setting your boundaries. You're putting yourself first here, and I love it, Virgo. And we get doable. The key is within your grasp. I think Leo's got this energy as well. I have to bring out my 2 keys for this card and place them here. Yeah, Virgos, you guys are going to get what you want. There's something you're searching for, the answers you have within. That's going to be abundantly clear. Okay, that's going to come abundantly clear to you. I'm reading from an oracle by Alana Fairchild. Final message for my Virgos, please. Yeah, but you're coming out of the darkness, Virgo. You're coming out of a dark period. And you're coming out armed with answers and like a roadmap. You know, and in true Virgo fashion, you know, you take a Virgo, you make them spend some time alone. We're going to create something, right? Like, we're not just going to wallow around. Like, we're going to create a masterpiece. We're going to create a baby. We're going to create, a brand new business. So I'm sure my Virgos, those of you who have been in lockdown or in isolation or whatever, forced separation, you're not sitting there spinning your wheels. Oh, no. All right. And your card is Mother of Life. So I'm getting heavy maternal energy here. We're getting that with the feel loved and proud nourishment of the golden grain mother. This is telling me, Virgo, you're going to manifest big time here. Your wishes, whatever it is that you've been working on, is going to come true. Now, this is the book I'm reading from by Alana Fairchild, this oracle deck. Let's see here. Mother of Life. So let's take a look here. We can sometimes fall into existing and doing rather than truly living. We only know that this has happened when suddenly our life seems dry, depleted, filled with tasks, or it feels like we are stuck in a rut or habit that may have been comfortable but is becoming stifling and suppressing. The Mother of Life holds the ability to restore even the most numb, resistant, and difficult circumstances and people back into life. She calls to you now, seeking to bestow gifts of life upon you. Be bold and brave, open your arms and receive. Yeah. Open your arms and receive. You are moving towards your 10 of Cups. Whatever you're walking away from, setting your boundaries, standing your ground, Virgo. The key is within your grasp. The energy work that you're doing, going within, confronting the shadows, your dreams, your hopes, and your fears. This is what's going to bring you this jackpot energy that we see at the Four of Wands. Waiting, you've been waiting for your ships to come in. You've been waiting for this soul connection. You've been waiting for this money. You've been waiting for this business to take off. Have faith, it's happening. It is absolutely happening, and the payoff is going to be awesome. All right, you guys, I love you so much. Thank you for listening. I hope you have a beautiful day. Take care.